And hi, we are live. How are we doing? How are we doing? How are we doing? So, it's a lovely day. It's a new week. It's a Monday. And I'm sure you had a blessed weekend. Now, today's topic, we are talking about you going to find the audacity within you. How do you do that? It's not the easiest of things to do is to go and find audacity in you because most of us we don't know what that is. We feel lost. We don't feel as if anything is going for us because nothing feels better than accepting yourself once you really sit down and figure it out for yourself who you are. What is the audacity? What is she talking about? It's you going out there and really, and I mean really, taking a chance on you, like to say you've had enough of how you live right now. How can I be better? How can I go out there and really find my true self? And just go out and just do whatever I need to do. It's so difficult because there is so much around us that's going on where you feel lost. You don't know how to find yourself because you are trying to be this thing and that thing is not happening. And then you try and be this. And then because there is so much that is put in front of us where most of us, we really don't know how to find our true self. So go out there. But even before you go out there, you gotta have the time for you. You gotta have to find the space within yourself to really go out there and find yourself. And how do you do that? How do you figure out who you are as a person? Because it goes back from your childhood. How because you living the life that was designed for you, and for by default for most of us we live that life as if that's who we're meant to be, because most of us we're meant to be these thriving people. We're meant to be more than what we are now, but because of what was placed in front of us, we don't go out and look and thrive and be better and look for what's out there for us, right? But what do you really want for you? If it was up to you, which is it's really up to you, but because you're just existing, you're not going out, you're not researching what is really happening or what is really out there for you to go and grab. You just sort of you hear, I'm just existing. I'm just, we live life as if we're here by accident. But there is so much, if you put yourself on the line, there is so much that's happening. There is so much that we can all achieve, only that we don't go out and grab it by the horns and take a chance on ourselves. So it's difficult to be your true self if you don't really know what you want. Because, yes, we all want money, but what does that mean? What does that entail for you to get that, for you to have that life? How do you even sit down and visualize and really look at yourself and see how you could really live, who you could be? Do you even really sit down and do those small little tasks to try and step away from childhood trauma to be who you really meant to be? Because what we tend to do, we get crippled mentally that you don't do. You don't go because you surround yourself with the same people that you were brought up with, your mom and your dad, your siblings. You are just being everybody because you all falling from the same tree. So most people, we don't grow out of it. Only a few who really take a chance with either they're educating themselves, going to universities, I want to be a so and so, and that's the path that they take. Some of us, like where I come from, we tend to limit ourselves of not really taking a chance out of what we know. We don't really strive for better. We some people just do whatever it's there, and that's the end of that. They don't go for more. They don't. Is it? They say, "I want to be a teacher," but are you just being a teacher, or are you being a teacher with a difference? Yeah. So we have to be more, or because of what we don't believe, we believe we self-imposters, we just don't go, we feel, we break ourselves down, we talk ourselves down, that we don't go out and we don't have the audacity to be more and to be better. We don't do that. We don't do that because most of the time we missed out. We don't even look at ourselves as if I'm talking down to myself. I'm not really pushing myself to be more, to be better. And you don't change, you don't achieve, you don't realize that you are putting yourself, because most of the time, how we talk to ourselves, most of us, we wouldn't do that to other people, but we've made it okay to talk to ourselves as if we are nobodies, as if we don't deserve better. But when it comes to doing something for somebody else, we are the best to deliver. But when it comes to ourselves, we don't deliver. We don't deliver. We don't provide for ourselves. We just don't do more for ourselves. Because even as a small thing is starting from waking up early, 10 minutes early, 20 minutes early, that's for you, right? But it's too much to ask. But if somebody else will say, please, I need your help in so and so time, can you do that for me? Yes, you are the first to go. Yes, you are number one. So what I want you to do is to go back in your own mind as to when you are a child, how you are doing what you are doing and why you are doing what you're doing. How do you get to believe the person you are now, that's you? What made you believe that? Is it because maybe someone was talking you down, or was it someone really praising you to be this amazing thing, and can you be more? Or are you self-sabotaging yourself because of what somebody was yapping in your ear? You are a troublemaker, you are this and you are that. Or you hanged out with a group of people that you never really take a double take at them and saying, who are these people? Are they really going where I want to go? Because we don't give ourselves that chance. We don't look around and see, like, what we don't do that. So I really want you to give yourself a chance, especially if you're a single mother or a single person for that matter. I want you to seriously start looking at life a little bit different. Because it's my think that I want to talk to single mothers, like when you're talking to them, because most people tend to sort of look down on themselves because, oh, yeah, I'm a single mother, so therefore I'm almost not good enough, or I've got these people, they look down on me, like maybe family members or friends, because they are married and I'm not. So therefore I'm a nobody. Look, if you allow other people's judgment to be more important than who you are, that is not a good thing, because you might be a single parent. That is not your fault. Maybe you were with somebody, or you were married, you got divorced, or you were somebody, they treated you badly, where you felt like you had to go, or you chose to be, right? That's your right. And nobody has the right to talk you down. But my problem is, you cannot be a single mother and talk yourself to the ground. You have to be this person, but you got to build yourself up. You got to build up your self esteem to be more. You got to find that audacity in yourself to be more, because you can never be a good mother or a parent for that matter to your kids if you don't believe in yourself, if you don't have that within yourself, if you don't think you're good enough. You will never be the parent you're supposed to be. So now, do me a favor and just go out there and be and do what you're supposed to be, this amazing human being before you're even a mother. Figure it out who you are, because everything is figure outable. You can figure out who you actually really are. Because what we do is, as mothers, we hide behind the thing of, I'm a mother, so I'm taking up the responsibility of everything, I'm running. So you hide behind that your kids come first. Yes, That's a good thing. But you need to be stable and strong. Your roots need to be really strong, because when wind comes along, you don't want to be wobbly and wavering all over the place. You need to be, you say, yes, I'm a strong mother. My child is not going to come from a broken home over my dead body. I am going to be this person that they look up to and say, I come from a home of a single parent, but this is who I am. Because let that be the thing that will strive you and make you want to become better, for your child to have that pride. Because when I look around now, it's frowned up upon, because people look at kids that are troubled, are from, single homes, and parents are, the mom, sort of good enough because you were here, you were there, you were all over the place. Yes, in some cases it might be because the children had to bring themselves up, but if your fundament is strong and you are building this thing and you're working on it, you sending the positive message, and the kid can see that, yes, it's only mom, right? But she's a strong woman, or it's a strong woman. She's doing this, she's striving, you're not struggling, because you cannot be a single parent and be broken. And I'm talking about in terms of money. You cannot not be able to afford things, but because you have clouded your world with this thing of you, that you are a single parent, that you're always struggling, because all you see is struggle in front of you, you will never be better, and your kids will never be better in most cases, because they're all the same, you struggle. So what I want you, because now remember, you are working on your kids' childhood, right? Your childhood that was traumatic, now you are doing the same thing to your kids, and that's what they will say, and that's what they're going to produce for their children. So, but what I want you to do is to, like, really change, flip it, let your kids see a better version of who you are, let them see a strong person. You go back, make the time. So my task to you is wake up 20 minutes early before the kids. Just give yourself that time. Find a journal and find that audacity in you. Find the audacity in you of who you really are, to introduce yourself to a new world. It's now the end of the year, almost. How are you going to be better next year? You got to plan. You cannot just say it like, oh, I want to, because you've been saying that for a long time. I want to be this, I want to do that, da, 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 but not really putting enough action or enough work to accommodate those words. Because saying things and writing them down without action, nothing will happen. And I promise you, if you take steps now to become that better person, it's going to happen. It's for sure, it's going to happen. And tell you what, it's going to be hard. It's never meant to be easy for you when you're starting a new life. It's never meant to be easy. Everybody struggle, because you got to struggle and grow through those struggles and be better through those struggles. So that way you learning, I tripped over here, I didn't do this, I didn't get that right, this happened, and da da da. How can I grow from this whole situation? So how can you grow, right, from where you are now, of you being a single parent? How can you grow from this? How are you going to do things differently? Yeah. So it's down to you, it's down to me to be better, to be different. It's all down to us, and it takes a lot of hard work. It really does. And for you to be that prime example to your children, it's going to take that audacity in you to really find it and show them. Let them see who you are. Let them see what you are capable of. So I'll say, please share this with other people and do subscribe, because I will be doing more of this. It's time I challenge myself, and it's time you challenge yourself. It's time we grow together as a community. I'm out here looking for women who want to empower themselves here before anything, because it's mind before anything else. You got to be strong mentally before you do anything else in your life, right? Before the money, before anything else, you got to be strong mentally. So, on that note, I will say go and find your audacity. Find it. Find it from where you started to where you want to go. And how do you get there? You got to create a plan, right? What are you mapping in front of you? You got to have a concrete plan. So, go and find your purpose and never chase money. Find your purpose and never money. And I'll see you soon.